Yo, check it out. It's Brian Rill in the house. Author, artist, juggler. He's turning heads, no doubt. Cornhusker, Heimlich maneuver. He got your back. Prankster, gangster, making mischief. That's a fact. Musician, high roller, bling shoes, bling bling. Content creator, graphic artist, doing his thing. 3D animator, whispers to the cats. So fly, sandwich artist, investigator. Always asking why. Always asking why. Always asking why.
All right, that sound means you're listening to Salida Style podcast. We have Candance and Michael. Michael's a fashionista.
Oh,
sometimes. I like the whole cosplay thing. I like to dress up in a kilt and stuff like that sometimes. It's fun.
He has like a Scottish style.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
Or Irish.
Irish. Yeah, close enough, right?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
And Candance, what's your European lineage?
What's my profession?
Oh, no, it's your
Oh,
genetic
we're talking about
lineage.
My lineage?
Right.
Oh, geez. Well, dare I say? Well, obviously, I'm a native of Salida, which back in the day, you were usually one of two things. So Italian.
Okay,
Wow.
that's true.
Back in the day, you were either Italian or you were Hispanic.
Yeah.
It's just how it was back in the day.
Are you both? Or?
So I'm Italian. I got some, dare I say, Jew.
Mhm.
Oh, that's fine.
Times are a little rough right now. I never know if that's
Right.
okay to say.
Are you
Right.
religious, Jewish, or just?
I'm non-practicing. I'm
So
more
you're
omnist.
Right.
I'm more of an
Understand
omnist.
that. Mhm.
Yes, you seem like very spiritually intuitive the way you do your inner decorating
Mhm.
Yeah.
and your life coaching.
Yep. I feel like I could relate to all of it.
Yeah.
So then I've got like some Spanish in there. I've got, a
Mm.
little bit of this, but mostly Italian.
Right.
At what point did you become a podcast star? Or is it just right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Just right now? Am I a podcast star?
Yeah,
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
You know what? I did used to have my own podcast.
I knew.
Nice.
I was like, this person would be a great podcast host.
No,
Right on.
no, I did have my podcast at one point.
What was it about?
It was about like life coaching, interior design type stuff.
Okay.
That's
I had
nice.
like a lot of life coaches on.
Well, as far as I don't know, as far as topic goes or anything like that, do you guys want to discuss anything? I thought we were maybe swinging towards more of the heritage stuff, or I don't know what you guys want to discuss.
Have you ever seen a life coach, Michael?
Oh, I've never met a life coach before.
Are there a lot of life coaches in Salida?
I don't.
There's a lot of life coach consumers.
Well, just not a lot of life coaches.
Right.
Right.
So Michael needs some life coaching.
Does he?
Yeah.
I don't know if I think I get like a lot of benefit from like trying to share my own wisdom and stuff like that. I'm gonna be 34 this month.
He's a very wise guy.
Oh, you're a baby.
Right. Right. Thank you. Thank you
Exactly.
for that.
What a baby.
Let's
I don't
make
know how
fun of
old
him.
you guys are. I don't even I don't remember how old Brian
I'm
is.
like
innocent.
22.
Right.
Shut up.
Oh, you're 22.
You look
No.
about 23,
Right.
I mean,
24.
I've got 4 children, so
Wow.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because you are an amazing queen.
Mhm.
you know?
successful mother, successful businesswoman. That's what we like here on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that I've made it out of Colorado.
Well,
Right.
you finally made it to your stardom.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
That's Patsy.
It's a surprise.
But I'm the only one here. I have no family here. It kind of sucks. But I can't get them. You can't get those people to leave.
We'll just come visit. Come
There's
visit
that.
and bring an alligator.
Bring an alligator.
Where'd he go?
Ryan's off. I think he's got to go to the bathroom or something.
Oh,
He'll be back.
okay.
Or nope, there he is. He's got his own headphones.
Michael, do you need some life coaching today? Is that what's happening? You need some life
Oh.
coaching?
No, I think things are pretty good for me and stuff like that. I don't know.
It's not like a therapist.
I don't know.
I'm not like a therapist.
Right.
Even
Well, I
though I
thought
do
that's
have,
what
I
life
have a
coach was.
master's in psychology.
Huh. I thought that's what a life coach was like a therapist.
No, you don't need a degree or anything.
No. Well, you have to get a certificate. You gotta do clinical hours, I guess. Yeah, you gotta do. an
Maybe
exam.
like, I don't know. Well, as far as like life coach or anything like that, maybe it'd be good. Like, I mean, like maybe a matchmaker or something. Would that be cool?
Ew.
Like, maybe,
I'm good at
I
that,
don't know
like
if
just
that's-
intuition wise.
right on.
Yeah.
That's where discernment and intuition come into play.
Right. Well, I'm just trying to figure out what a life coach might be doing and stuff like that. You know,
So
I
life
could, like,
coaching is
maybe-
more like you've already dealt with all your trauma, all your past bullshit, right? You've done the work, you're past that. Now it's good for somebody who needs like a good like brainstorming session. You just need some insight. It's more, they have life coaches for like wellness, people to help you with, if you're on like that holistic journey as far as like eating and fitness and whatever, right? Then you have life coaches like Tony Robbins.
I don't know who that is, but like,
Okay, we're done. This podcast is
sorry.
over. We're done.
I'm sorry.
You're like
Oh.
10 years old. You don't know who Tony Robbins is. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry.
What we'll do is in post-production, we'll just go into his brain and
Right.
expand it.
I'm sorry.
You need to look who that, look him up. He's amazing. What about Wayne Dyer?
I'm still not ringing the bell. I'm sorry.
Brian, help me out. buddy.
Is there any good life coaches that might be famous?
Who would he know
Maybe.
that's like, I'm thinking Tony Robbins. Like, come on.
Well, we'll go over after the show.
Now you're gonna have to go look him up.
Yeah.
Right on. Let me see if I can look it up right in my phone.
You need to look him up now. But he's like a life coach. People use them for like, I had a life coach once. People who are in like sales use them a lot. Good for like neuro-linguistic programming type
Cool.
skills.
Neuralistic programming. That's cool.
This is a tough room here.
Yeah. This is what Michael needs. See? Because he's a little sheltered, but he's got a good heart. And he's intuitive.
We got a branch.
Thank you.
It's no offense, it's Salida.
Yeah.
Right.
This is actually an intervention for Michael.
Oh, that's nice.
Get his life together because he's a good dude.
Isn't it funny? Like my whole life, when people find out like I'm from Salida, even people here in Florida, because believe it or not, I've met lots of people who know where Salida's at
Wow.
because of Monarch,
Yeah.
right? Skiing, whatever, right? but they'll go, "Oh, from Salida?"
Yeah.
Well, I do recognize this Tony Robbins fella. He does seem to be like someone who's
Yes,
like gives like speeches and stuff.
yes, he's a life
Mhm.
coach.
Yeah. He's
That's cool.
famous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not as famous as Candance.
I mean, not as famous
Right.
as me. I mean, just not. He's like nothing.
Yeah. What would
We're not even
you
on the same level.
What would you say if you were my life coach and I asked you, how can you use your mask like an actor?
Like an actor.
Instead
Where's
of
my turn?
hiding behind it.
They're hiding behind a mask.
Right.
Like, are we talking about like a real mask, like
Mhm.
COVID mask?
No,
Oh no.
facade.
Probably
Like,
Mhm.
what?
No, like a
Don't get me going on that.
facade.
well,
Oh, like your facade? Like,
right.
ooh, yeah, no, like you
Well,
gotta be
it's always-
authentic. Don't be afraid.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know if I could add my 2 cents to that, but I was gonna say just a persona can be something fun to play with. You know, it's like we ask these fundamental questions about who am I. It's like I don't know. I think it goes deep. It's one of those things.
Yeah, plus I mean, you live in a place where like,
Mhm.
it's like acceptable to be a little bit out there.
Right.
Right, that's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let it go.
That's why we're trying to educate people on the podcast about Salida Style.
Yeah, Salida's got its own. I mean, it's not like how it used, because there's so many transplants there, right? But like, it's like its own like little. It's weird. Like, have you noticed that people like from Salida, they have a specific accent?
Now, you can help us understand this. How does it sound?
Like a real Salida
Yep.
native. You'll
Like
hear
a
them.
real Coloradan.
Yeah.
Coloradan.
But like Salida's just different, right? So I'm telling you, Salida is just different. They've got like their own accent.
Mhm.
There's just their own attitude, their own like swagger, right? Like there's just like
Yeah.
something about them, right?
Totally.
Like their own like kind of like language.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Have you heard the mink yakuj?
Minkia.
Oh, have you heard it?
What's that?
I've heard. So I've been called Minkia before, but that's not as far as that
Ooh.
goes.
Think yeah.
Yeah,
Started, right?
that's not good. I mean, but it's got like different, I mean, it means different things depending on who's using it, right? And the context of which they're using it,
Yeah.
right? But like you've heard it.
Yeah.
That's like it's like a slang that like
Right.
somebody, if you were to go to like Canyon City, you don't hear people talking like that.
It comes from the ancient Salida tribes.
It does.
That's funny.
It's right. Oh my God.
Before the Italians.
Oh my God. Oh.
This is all like Ute country, like way back when.
Yeah, there you go.
That's not Ute. That's Italian.
Ute. Well, yeah, like the
Before
natives
Italian.
here.
Yeah.
The Native Americans
Before
here.
Columbo
Mhm.
figured it out.
Mhm.
We don't claim him anymore, by the
Did
way.
you have a
Right.
good Independence, Indigenous Day?
I feel bad for indigenous people. I do. We don't claim Columbus. Italians don't claim him. Actually, they actually still do claim him.
All right.
Nope. Oh, I was gonna probably hand this off to
What's
someone
going-
else if you want
Let
to.
Tyler get it in on
For
this.
sure.
Who is it? Who's
Right.
coming on now?
Tyler is coming on. He's
There you go,
the
dude. It's
drummer.
just like a little podcast. We talking to people and stuff.
Oh, like what's the podcast about?
I think it's about life coaches.
No, it's got Salida
even know.
Style.
Oh, right now we're moving.
He
Oh.
does everything. Look,
There you go.
hold that. Now we're getting rained on.
Well, hello.
Hi, Tyler. Is Tyler native Salida?
Yes, I am.
You are?
Yeah, I was born here in Salida.
That's crazy. Brian, were you born in Salida?
No, I was born in Tahoe City,
Come on.
California,
How did you end up in Salida?
via Cotopaxi.
Brian, do you mind if I use the restroom real fast?
That's bizarre.
It is bizarre.
That's weird.
But my grandparents have land in Cotopaxi. I have a cabin.
Oh,
So I grew up
okay.
there. And then I came to Salida. Just a party.
Just a party?
Yeah, get some social
Oh yeah,
social work.
that'll get you.
Extracurricular.
Good old
We just
light
like
of
to drink
parties.
Modelo.
I see you guys are throwing back a couple.
And we like to smoke a blunt.
I've already had about 30 Modelos today.
No, you have not.
The fuck?
I got you. I'm just joking.
He's the drummer. What are you gonna do?
If I had
Hey,
30
Tyler.
Modelos right now, I would not be here right now.
He looks like he's from Salida.
Grab that gasoline right there.
Oh yeah, there's some gasoline right there.
Tyler likes to play with fire.
Does he? Is he a little
Yeah.
pyro
Well,
or what?
He is.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a water sign. But I was just drunk one night. Well, I was tipsy and having a good night, and there was a fire out here, and I was just joking around, and I grabbed the fire or the gasoline, brought it back to the fire.
That's smart. That sounds like a good idea.
That's how I grew up.
Tell us about
Colorado,
that.
man.
Tell us a little more about that, Tyler. How you grew up with gasoline on the fire.
All right. So this one time we were camping when I was like really young. And some guy was really drunk and threw a whole 5-gallon of gasoline onto the fire pit. And it didn't even explode. It just like melted and like a little poof just went off. So childhood was really, it was different.
Like, what
we
did that
used to,
teach you?
so my stepdad used to, we used to play, not tennis, but with the birdies. What's it called? Badminton.
Badminton, yeah.
Yeah. And he used to pour gasoline onto the badminton and light on the fire and shoot it back and forth.
That's fucked up.
Really stupid, probably. That's how I grew up.
Oh my God.
My stepdad was the battalion chief for Chaffee County Fire, just FYI.
She's turning you in, basically.
He probably knows. He retired, but he probably knows you.
That was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
That wasn't even in Chaffee County. That was like, I was really young. I just remember seeing that. I didn't do it.
What the
I was
hell?
just telling a story about fire.
Wow.
So you really do like fire.
He's
No.
the Beavis to
Do you need
he's
some
the
life
Beavis to
coaching?
my butthead.
Somewhat.
Life coaching regarding your fire obsession?
Let's do this.
I don't have a fire obsession.
You do, and I think you're in denial about
He's in
it.
denial.
Are you being for real?
Yeah,
Damn, you.
I am.
She's the life coach.
No, I don't have a fire.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
got me.
freaking him out. Look at him.
I don't have a fire. You love the fire. Candance.
I'm a fire sign. I'm Aries.
And my God, I'm a Virgo. What's yours? Tyler.
I'm a Cancer Gemini, June 21st.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am not a fire sign. I'm actually a really safe person. When I go camping, I make sure my campfire is put out all the way.
You
Mhm.
I
better.
fucking drown that shit, bro.
Oh, drowned it. That's
We always make sure the fire
Bernstein
was
Bear
out.
said.
I feel like I'm
Drown
being
that
really
shit.
loud because I have headphones on. This is my first podcast ever.
yeah.
Are you a big camper?
Very,
He
yeah.
loves camping.
Well, it's only been like one time this whole summer though.
Yeah.
But
That's the Salida thing. We like camping. But not in Florida.
I didn't even like it there.
Tell us
Gross.
about the gators. And you see a lot of gators.
I love them gators, boy.
Yeah. And the
Love
gator
'em.
farm or the gator, what is it? Rehoming. Gator Ranch.
Did you see that little one I brought home and kept in my bathtub for a week?
Yeah, now we're talking. It had like a cleft palate.
No, the one I found didn't have it was like I don't know, he was like 3 feet. But I kept him in my bathtub for like a week.
And what happened?
I let him go. Super illegal to have pet alligators without a permit.
You're just making sure he's happy. Missed his mom.
I got a story.
Yeah.
Not about alligators, but of a turtle.
Oh, we have turtles too.
No, so when I was younger, we found a pet turtle on the side of the road back in like Kansas or something like that. Maybe not Kansas, but it was somewhere. And we named him Oscar. And
Oh,
we lived in the mountains of Howard, though. That's like not turtle country.
yeah. So he
And, like,
probably died. So good job.
Yeah, so what? He ran away.
Oh God.
He died. Okay.
He didn't run away.
There was a
turtle.
creek about a mile away, though. I'm still wondering if Oscar lives in that creek.
How fast did he run away? Like,
Couldn't have been running that fast.
Poor Oscar.
It would, yeah. I would not do that nowadays.
I like how it's still with you though. The memory is still with you.
Yeah.
It still bothers you.
Kind of does. Not
That's
gonna
good
lie.
though. It shows you have a conscience. That's good.
he
That's
talks
good.
to squirrels.
I do talk to squirrels. I feed the squirrels in my
Oh,
backyard.
I like squirrels too. Well, I like all animals. So
I do too, except for like scorpions. That's not an animal though, but it's an insect. And it's still alive.
gross.
Gross.
No.
I got to feed bears once.
Oh, I like bears. I would like to feed a
Yeah.
bear. That'd be fun.
It was pretty cool.
What do they eat?
Old Vietnam veteran, and he just didn't care. He was just like living up in the woods, feeding the bears, and he built a parameter around his house.
That's my kind of guy right there.
Yeah.
It was actually a really magical place to go, man. Like, you go up there, you got food, and they come up to you and eat out of your hand.
Oh no.
And their claws are like, rah.
I would love that. I had like a 12-foot alligator behind my house. My neighbors ended up killing him, but I would get within like a foot of him.
So wait, where are you at?
I saw
I'm in
that.
Florida, but I'm from Salida.
Okay.
Yes, my whole family still lives there.
Would you rather be here or there right now?
You know, Colorado, I outgrew Colorado a long time ago. I stayed a little bit longer than I should have.
You
For
got
sure.
smart, you got married, moved to Florida.
Parts of me wishes I would have like maybe stayed, I don't know, Salida, maybe because I graduated in Canyon. So parts of me thinks like maybe my life would have been better in some ways had I stayed in Canyon. But then I see people that I like grew up with that are still there, and like I'm like, well, maybe not.
Life
I think
is
for my
never,
kids it would have been a good experience for my kids.
it's
not
never
for me.
better in Canyon. Life is never better in Canyon.
Yo, Mike, would you like to join?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't want to hog all the fun.
Let's get Michael back here.
What was your name again?
Candance.
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 Yes.
Candance. All right,
Yes.
I'm Tyler.
Tyler.
This is my
Nice to meet
first-
you, Tyler.
Yeah, you too. I might be back on.
Okay. How old's Tyler?
How old are you, Tyler?
48.
48.
Oh,
No,
he's
you're
closer
not.
He's not.
he's closer to my age.
No, I'm closer to your age. I'm 46. Tyler's like 32.
18. No, I'm 32.
How is he in his 30s
Where's the
really?
kitty?
32.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This says 30,
34 can be this month.
34.
They're all
Lucky.
babies. Give me a
Yeah.
break.
Right. Yeah, I was born near Halloween too. I'm kind of happy about that. I like Halloween.
Do you like Halloween?
Oh yeah. I like that scary stuff.
Oh, because you like cosplay and that type of
You're
stuff,
like,
so that
"It's
makes
really
sense.
stunning
Why
this
you like
morning."
Halloween. That makes sense.
Right.
Crappy weather. So let's see what you.
Too much fuckery for me.
You don't go trick or treating?
Nah, I'm not a fan.
What do you do?
Mhm.
Nothing?
I mean, I take the kids.
Right on.
The
I'm like
kids go?
old and
not
like
fun.
I'm like old and grumpy now,
Well, that's
That's
good.
all right.
and I'm menopausal. Like I don't like anything.
You're very
What do you think would help
antisocial.
you? I don't know.
What's
What do you
that?
think would help you?
Would
Like,
help
Do
me.
you want to be? Yeah. Do you like being like grumpy or and stuff? Or
No.
do you?
No,
I mean, yeah.
the women we have like hormonal things going on.
Right. I feel yeah.
Parts of it we can't control. I'm like, what's happening to me?
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish
I
I had. I
grounded my
could
daughter this weekend over ranch dressing.
over ranch dressing.
Wait, this is important. What happened?
She asked for ranch dressing.
And you said, hell no.
I lost
You're
my
getting
shit.
that? Mm-hmm.
You know what's in ranch dressing? Shit.
Yep. Probably some genetically modified bullshit.
Yeah. It's
I lost
in
my
there.
shit.
Was it like that Hidden Valley stuff, or is it like it was off-brand? It was like
No, it
Kmart
was like
ranch.
homemade stuff. She wanted to know if we still had it. I don't know. And I just got
Just something.
I lost my mind over it. And then
Got
she's
it.
like, menopausal much?
Ouch.
I was like, well,
Dang.
yeah,
I know.
maybe I am.
Maybe there's gonna be some positives with that. Maybe, I don't know if there is or would be. I can.
Hot flashes.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fun. That
Yeah.
sounds like a good
Right.
time.
It's not.
Not.
I mean, I'm already dealing with
Shucks.
those anyways. I mean, it's happening. It's happening. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. That's another thing. Just makes you grumpy. You're like,
Right. I have a funny story for you guys. It's like when I was like 18
he's
and
like
stuff,
changing the
like
subject. He's like, I'm done.
oh, I'm sorry.
Mm.
I just thought like maybe, I don't know. So like when I was 18 and stuff like that, I understood like, I got asked out a little more.
No.
Now that I'm like 30, like no one asks me out anymore. Like the most I get is usually like someone who's already married and they're like usually like hitting on me a little bit or something weird like that.
No,
That's like the most I get.
that's bad.
I know. I don't
Don't
think
don't involve
I don't
yourself
know.
in someone else's marriage. Just
No,
so, right? It's like bad news.
leave it alone. It's bad karma.
trust me, it's not good. You don't want to do anything. I mean, there's nothing wrong with pursuing older women, but they can't be
Well,
married.
sometimes I think like from that experience was like I think I lost a little bit of trust in people and stuff. It's like someone might say like, "Oh, I'm in an open relationship" or something like that. And then I'm like, I don't know. Like, does your husband know that you're in an open relationship?
Right?
Right.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's the number
Right.
one you got to check. It's all
It's
bullshit.
kind of yeah. I thought that was kind of weird.
And Salida's too small to be messing around. Boy, oh boy.
Right. You're gonna run into him at Walmart or something.
Exactly. Always Walmart there. Always Walmart.
There is Walmart. Well, Don Gatto wants to come up.
Kitty cat's
I
meowing in the
hear a
background.
kitty.
No, he ain't coming up.
There he is.
Oh, he's a little
I know.
tuxedo baby.
Right.
Oh, I have a tuxedo cat too. Oh, he's precious.
Oh, Don Gatto.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell it like it is, Gatto.
All right, Tyler. I don't know if you want to like jump in or whatever. It'd be cool. If you want to.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
chilling, bro.
You're good.
Okay.
Right on.
Michael's
Cool.
done. He's like, you start bringing up menopause, I'm out.
I just wish I knew more about that stuff. Like it's like
Oh.
totally foreign to me.
I wish I did too.
I
Let
wish
me
I understood it.
educate you.
Right.
I wish all my friends would quit playing like nothing's happening with them. Funny,
Right. That's
funny lying asses.
Mhm.
It's tough. You have hot flashes, and it just sucks. You
You
move
have hot
swing,
flashes, your mood's all over the place.
Huh.
You're like, what is happening? You realize like,
You don't get any
Um,
moments of like, I don't know. You don't have any moments of euphoria or like, I don't know. It's like everything good from it. Can there be anything good from it? Like that experience in menopause?
no,
No,
oh my God, there's nothing.
nothing good.
Shucks.
It
Oh,
sucks.
darn.
Yeah. What are we gonna do, Michael?
Shit.
We can't fix it.
Yeah. I wish there was.
Maybe hormone replacement.
Right? Yeah.
Then I think
Maybe
that's
that could ease
I
that
think
as
that's
well.
a nightmare waiting to happen though. I think you just start messing with stuff. Just got to let nature do its thing.
Right.
Try not to
You gotta
interfere.
go with it.
Huh.
I don't know. Being a grown up's weird.
Right.
Biology sucks.
It's weird. Right? Like you trying to find a girlfriend, a date, whatever, right? My issue is like finding friends. It's just kind of weird being a grown up. It's like, what do you like? It's different.
Well, Candance, you got 2 new friends, 3 new friends.
Oh,
in Salida.
thanks.
Right.
Totally.
That's fine.
Like you're the unofficial co-host.
Well, thanks.
Anytime you want, we can do it.
Okay. Deal.
I thought.
Okay, so what are you guys doing for Halloween?
Right.
Michael, what are you going to be for Halloween? You love Halloween
I usually,
so much.
yeah. Well, I probably do like the whole like Braveheart thing or something.
No,
I got the killed with the.
you're
with
not
the
doing it if
blue-
you've done it before. Have you done it before?
Oh, yeah, I have done it before.
No, we gotta
so
be-
now I got to do something different.
You've got to be original. You can't.
Right.
We're done. It's played out.
Right, I feel you. That's funny.
Let's do something else. What else would you want to be?
Well, I don't know. I was probably gonna maybe go like goth or something, do a little black eyeliner or something. Like, you know, real 80s style coming out of a Depeche Mode concert or something. You know,
Okay.
maybe some fangs or something.
I'm surprised you know who Depeche Mode is. I'm
Right.
impressed because you're like 10, but okay.
All right. That's funny.
He's 10.
You know who
but
Depeche Mode is, but not Tony Robbins.
No. Well, I recognized him when I saw him, but like names and stuff probably not so good. I don't think I ever listened to like any whole number of his speeches or anything.
You need to go listen
Right.
to at least like one YouTube video of his. Like
everybody, go listen to Tony Robbins right
Right.
after this podcast,
especially if you live in Salida.
especially if you're Michael.
Especially if you're money. No, thanks. Make sure first.
We need to get you motivated,
That's
buddy.
right.
Mm-hmm. No, for
What
sure.
is it hides the inner essence of your individuality?
The inner essence of my individuality. Couldn't tell you.
I don't even know that.
It hides behind shame.
Right.
Man, yeah, shame. Yeah.
But shame is an illusion.
Right.
So when you can put on your mask without shame and play the part, be the actor of your life, you can also write the script.
Ooh.
That's nice. Looks like it just popped out though. Like it's on like low power mode on this.
Oh,
What happened?
No, it's-
Oh no, did it die?
Oh, there it
running
goes.
out of batteries,
Running out of
There we
batteries.
go.
burning the midnight oil. This has been a great podcast.
Has it?
Yeah.
Mhm. I do
Hey.
think like I don't know, like you guys said, like getting to the point of like your individual, your soul, whatever. I think a lot of times if you ask people that, they go through their lists of things they like and things they identify with. But I do think people are more than that. You know, I think people are like the soul is more than that. You know,
Deeper.
it's like
What
more
about
than
that?
it's more than your race. It's more than your what you like or what group you're with. You know. I think a lot of people do identify very much with groups and things like that. But I do think
I think that's what causes the division. I think when I'm having a hard time with that, right? Because
Right.
it's like, okay, my ego wants me to go, okay, you should be like, have this righteous anger about what's happening in the Middle East, right? I should have this righteous anger because I'm part of these ancient people,
Right.
God's
But this
chosen
isn't-
ones, right?
But see,
Like,
this is
so
like a narrative. This is a
I have
cultural
like
narrative.
this upper hand on everyone else, but in all actuality, I don't, because by chance I was born here, so I'm just like lucky, right?
I don't know.
It was just,
Okay.
but at the end of the day, like, everybody's human. Like,
Right.
what does it freaking matter?
Right. Well, people get obsessed with labels and stuff like that too. I don't think there's anything wrong with labels per se, but like I do think there's an obsession that people get through, and like people like to like attach themselves to labels and things like that. I think that's a bit of a defense and stuff like that. If I'm part of something else and that's bigger than me, I avoid that. I avoid, you know.
Right.
Your label, your group becomes the mask you adopt.
Right.
Right.
I think that's very, very poignant.
Yeah, individuality is lonely. But
I'm not
makes up
saying,
for that.
well, here's the other thing too, is like, I don't think, say a persona is a bad thing. You know, you can play a part, you can, you know, interact with people, you can, you know, it's just part of it all, you know. Like, I think there's,
Yeah, but it's not like really you though. Like that,
Right.
and like it's not you. And the end result is the same for all of us. And it doesn't matter what race, religion, whatever, we all end up in the same place in the end. Do you see what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah. I'd
Like
say
you go to
so.
a cemetery, there's like, I mean, you don't care what somebody was or wasn't, or you know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, in a way, sometimes people do still because, you know, like on stones, there's names. There's names.
Okay,
And-
but
but I understand.
as like a visitor though, like if you're visiting, like you're not, if you are consciously aware of that kind of, like
Mhm.
there's something wrong with you. If you're paying attention, you're missing kind of the point, right? You don't know what those people looked like or what they did for a living or what most of them believed in or didn't believe in, or
I don't know,
what
like,
political affiliation they had. I mean, sometimes, yes, they have like certain markers on their graves, but other than that, you know,
sometimes we have that, and we also have stories that our parents told us.
right.
You know, our family told us about like this person and that person. You know, over here. I do enjoy like going to grave sites and things like that. I do have like some stories about that too, which is fun. Like for example, I don't know, you know who Betty Page is. Do you know who Betty Page is?
Yes. The old
Well,
Hannah,
if you ever go to her
Right.
grave site, if you ever go to her grave site, she has the same stone marker that my grandmother has. And I thought like seeing that was pretty like fascinating. Like both their headstones like had the similar like artistic design on it. And I thought that was really nice. That's just one story.
I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. I saw William Burroughs' grave in St. Louis, and that was pretty cool because his granddad built the adding machine, so he's got this huge monolith. And next to it is his grandson, William Burroughs, American writer. Just one little stone.
Huh.
That was nice.
So you know Cleora Cemetery?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
Cleora Cemetery
Yeah.
out on Highway 50?
Right.
So my great grandfather deeded that over to Chaffee County. That was our land. So where Vanderveer Ranch is,
Yeah.
that was my great grandparents' land.
Holy crap.
So now there's only 7 acres left in our
Yeah.
family out there on the highway. But so he deeded Cleora Cemetery over to the county, so you can get buried there for free. I
Really?
don't know if you guys knew that.
I'm going. I'm going. Sign me up.
Right on.
I'm not going
And
early.
if you ever
There
want
you
to
go.
if you guys ever want to go to Crestone, they have like this whole thing where you can like get cremated outside or something like that. You could do that over there.
Why did I know that Crestone was going to get brought up in this podcast? I just had
Right.
this like weird intuitive feeling that for some reason Crestone was going to get brought up.
Yeah.
Michael,
It's like
let's
you can have
talk
yourself
about Crestone. Do you hang out at Crestone?
No, there's just always stories about it. Like I know over there in
That is
Crestone, you
so
can have
weird.
yourself like that. It's like a Viking funeral or something, or like Star Wars at the end of the movie and stuff, where they put the person on the pyre. You can do that over there.
Damn. All right.
No, we're not. We're not going to Crestone. Michael, you're not going to Crestone.
Hey.
I'm like your mom right now. You're not going to Crestone. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? Not
It's
going to
off
Crestone.
limits.
Right. Spooky. They got the UFO watchtower over there.
They have a lot of other stuff going on there too. You
They
probably won't
got
come back.
cults,
right cults and
dead
drugs.
bodies.
Right.
You're not
It's like-
going there.
It's like Sea-Watch.
Mhm.
Everybody's finding dead bodies in Sea-Watch.
Right.
They're looking
They
for
found-
one dead body, and they find another one.
And
they say,
another one.
Hey, this is
They did,
the one we're looking for.
They did find Suzanne Morphew, by the way. They did find her. I don't know if you knew about that whole.
Yeah.
Everybody knows about it.
I don't know about it.
Except
Tyler doesn't know about it.
I don't know,
Tyler,
Tyler.
yes, you do.
Tyler, do you want to like join in?
Now look, you can see him right here. Yeah, sit over here.
Tyler knows about it.
He knows all about it.
Hello.
I got to watch like that first 48 like on YouTube or something about the whole case. It's always kind of funny
Yeah.
seeing your town.
It's
There.
so weird.
Oh,
It's even more weird when you're in Florida and you're seeing it and you're like, what?
we've been on Snapped, First 48, with Dateline, NBC.
So weird.
Salida is freaky.
I do enjoy
I
Hobart
had
here.
friends that wanted to go to Crestone, like right before I moved. And I'm like, we're not going to Crestone.
Don't
Right.
do it.
Most people
It's
I
not
know that want
Happening.
most people I know that want to go to Crestone are usually looking for some psilocybin mushrooms or something like that.
Hey,
That's the
okay.
most like or peyote.
Yeah.
Peyote? They have peyote there?
They have a church that does it.
Oh. Well, that kind of changes things a little bit.
Okay, now we're going.
Right. You want to go to Crestone?
Now we might go. Do they have ayahuasca? Maybe.
I'm sure
Now,
they
we got
probably
that in
do.
They
Salida.
probably do, don't they?
That's in
Then I'd
Salida.
probably go.
Right.
They got ayahuasca in Salida.
What?
I'm gonna
It's in Salida.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like the tea?
Yep.
Yeah, like that tea. Yeah,
You better be kidding me.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Who's got ayahuasca and Salida?
Raw Becca.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, good.
I don't know how they
Like,
got it over here. That's pretty wild, though.
They make
What?
it.
They really have ayahuasca?
Mhm.
Well, as far as the story of psychedelics go and stuff like that, did you guys know who Terrence McKenna is?
Yes.
No.
Well, if you like into that whole subject and
Oh.
stuff, he's from Colorado.
He wrote a book called The Stoned Ape Theory, which proposes that mankind was evolved because of mushrooms. Their
Psychedelics.
brains.
Hmm.
And that's like what progressed like
Made them better
language and
hunters.
stuff.
That's what made apes turn into humans.
Right. That's what he proposed and all that. And he was like, he would take lots of psychedelics and stuff like that too.
Okay. We have bufo toads here in Florida.
That's where we're coming. We were just talking about that.
They're everywhere. And apparently, if your dog gets a hold of one,
Oh.
done. The end.
Yeah.
The end.
My dog almost died in Arizona. He got a hold of one.
Right. Yum.
So do I just go out and like lick one of them? Like, what is, how do I do this?
No.
I wouldn't
Okay.
recommend that.
Okay.
You have to have a chemist milk it and then prepare the venom to smoke.
Okay.
grind it,
Well,
smoke
then
that.
I guess that's out.
half cigar.
I'm glad I didn't just go
Look
and
at
like pick one up and lick it.
That's what she
That's
said.
nutty.
That,
Right.
there you go.
That's funny.
Well, so much for that.
Well, hold on a second. What do you think? I think we're about done. And I love Candance.
Oh, thanks.
We all
Look at
love
my
you.
little hometown. Look, why aren't the
Yeah.
leaves falling yet? What's happening
They
there?
are. They are. Yeah, see,
Little late.
a little late. It's happening though.
Bye, Candace.
Well, we've got 80 degrees here, so
Okay.
enjoy that cold, guys.
We are going to send you all our body warmth together.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll suck up some Florida warmth.
Yeah, well, you can try.
Okay.
You can try.
So you're saying I got a chance?
You got a chance, maybe.
That's a good where to, it's a good place to
peace, be real, reaching for
stop.
the sky. Home
Hey,
escort
guys,
service, bra
enjoy
inspector.
your
He's got
afternoon.
game, dog walker, ladder holder, painting his own
Give
fame.
my love to Salida.
If you want him to play his guitar, you're gonna have to pay him. If you want him to be a star, you can't play him.
Oil changer, weapons creator, master of creation, angel wrangler, unicorn hunter, no hesitation. Vampire slayer, business owner, taking charge, race car driver, model, leaving them all at large. Shoe collector, hat collector, styling with class, lock picker, musician, making tunes that'll last. Cunning linguist, game changer, breaking all the rules, magister Ludi, radio engineer, dropping jewels, beaver beater, park ranger, nature's lover, sunny-eyed stranger, spreading joy like no other. And let's not forget, co-inventor of the ore broom, Brian Rill, in Snoop Dogg's flow, he'll consume.
Music by Doggy Charles.